Hello everyone, welcome back. This episode here, I'm finally gonna unbox the wood lathe. Not the small one, the pretty, big one. Anyways, this one comes with the legs. It was pretty heavy, so I finally finished with the trailer. So for those of you who are returning, welcome back. If anybody new out there, my videos are all uncut, unedited, raw footage in first-person view typically. I will cut in and cut out, as in stop the video and restart the video. So because of that, my videos are typically long. Feel free to skip through. Everyone else knows what to do. So if there's more than one video on this, I'll usually put a playlist in the beginning. Other than that, let's go and get started. So that's the box. It is heavy, but not that heavy, but it helps to here, let me pan up a little bit. It does help to have the mover's dolly, so or hand truck. I guess it's called a hand truck. But anyways, let me just go ahead and cut out, and I'll just go ahead and cut in when I'll unbox it, then I'll cut in, and then cut out from there, and then do something and cut in. So anyways, alright, I'm going to cut out, so I'll be cutting in shortly. Alright everyone, come back in, and this is what I got here. So I guess, if you read the box, it'll say, this side up. You can see it right there, this side up. So try to keep that box that way. I had mine moved around, and I had it upside down for a while as well. So as you see, this thing usually would go here, and don't know where this would go, and stuff like this. They'll be moved around, but overall it looks like it's in place. And so that's how it looks so far. A lot of styrofoam in here. So anyways, let's see. Let me look at the manual real quick. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I'm getting. I got the 12 by 36 wood lathe with reversible head. I wonder if they have any pictures in here to show. So I'd be relying on that picture probably on some stuff. Well, there's a diagram of it right there. But all right, let me dig in more of it, and I'll cut back in. All right, I'm cutting back in, and basically, of course, we gotta always do this. Handy dandy. Let's see here, flashlight. There we go. Always handy to have this flashlight here. Alright, so that's what's underneath when I opened it up. That's what's underneath the styrofoam packing. Some of it has the first one, which is this thing right here, goes at the end, but it kind of goes like this in order, as you saw. There's nothing here in the middle, but there's some stuff here packing within the packing. So this last piece is the heaviest, so that's kind of what it looks like. There's the motor, there's the table, stands. Here we go. So that's everything. So let me go ahead and start unraveling all this and see what we come up with. Alright? Alright. Okay, so I unraveled it a little, and that's what it looks like. So that's basically the stand right there. That's the heaviest part of the whole thing. And then in this slot right here was this, which are looks like the legs. So I still have to, do a lot of things here. There's a stand here. some information on it. So that's what it looks like, and man, it's beefy as the bandsaw. So let me put it together. Let me find all the parts and pieces and everything and see what's going on. And then I'll just cut in at that point. Alright, bye now. Alright, so there must be a lot of nuts and bolts. They're right here. And what it looks like, that comes covered like this. So it comes covered like this. And it came out of this slot right here in this section. So I had to turn it over, and of course, you know, this came out of here. This was right here, covered in the plastic. Of course, these two wrenches here were just right here. This is the last styrofoam box. So this was just slipped right in here like that. So that's where all the hardware is. So I can get started here, and let's kind of see what we got a little bit. These may kind of look like covers for sides. Here's your nuts and bolts and everything. You know, I'm going to be using the magnetic parts holder for this. Some more stuff. Okay. Some tools, Allen wrenches here, or hex wrenches. So, and whatever this is. So, okay. So that's found all the hardware, so I can get going on this. So, I'll cut back in. If I want to see what the directions look like, if you haven't already seen it online, looks like this. A little different than the directions I've normally see from Harbor Freight, but there it is, the assembly. And you know, this is the assembly. That's just a diagram. More assembly instructions, more assembly instructions. But I mean, of course, I'll take you all through it one by one as we go. How it operates. Okay. So anyways, let's get started, and I've been waiting for this for a long time. I even got the turning tool kit. It's a cheap one, but let's see how good I get at it first. Alright everyone, come back in, and so after I got the nuts and bolts and everything, this is kind of what it looks like. A bunch of nuts and bolts, some lock washers, some hex bolts as well. So looks like you're going to be mainly using a lot of these tiny carriage bolts. So I've already put one together. This is kind of what it looks like here. And that's the top, middle rail, and then the bottom here. And basically what it is one of these square ones right here, two of the ends, and then one of the metal brace. And then eventually when I get these together, this is the brace that's going to connect the two on both sides here. So that's one side here, so I've already got one. Just do the next here, which is basically the same thing of this on the other side, and then go ahead and I'll connect both of them here with this. So the way the holes are lined up, it's hard to miss. Anyways, and you got square holes because the carriage bolts here have that little square. Come on, focus. There you go. Has that little square piece notched on the top. So once you slip it in, you can tighten it from the other side because there's nothing on the other side to tighten it from there. So so pretty snug. All right, let me cut out. That's still just there. So in my opinion, I think it's better to build the stand than to do anything with this quite yet. So I'll get to it eventually. So let me cut out. Alright. Alright everyone, this is what it looks like, all assembled, put together. At least for the stand. Of course you realize I have it upside down, but what goes on the stand is going to be that. So most likely what I'm going to do is, I'll read the rest of the directions, but most likely I'm going to turn that over upside down, put the stand, attach it to that while it's upside down, and then try to lift the whole thing up. Very similar to what I did with the bandsaw. If you've seen that episode, I'll put a link up there. This is very similar to um, the assembly of a bandsaw. So there's some parallels to that episode and this episode. But that's what it looks like all together. So there's the stand. There's the, I'll show you the inside of it, since most of it is what you're going to be seeing there. So that's kind of what it looks like there. I got one more bolt to put there and there, but pretty much it's together. So that's what I have left. Any carriage bolts you see in here, any screws, or carriage bolts and nuts and washers, that's probably going to be all used for those remaining two. And that's it for that. And so there's still a lot of lock washers. Don't know what those are for. I'm assuming they're going to be for this here. It's a bunch of hex bolts here, and then there's the hex wrenches. So anyways, I'm slowly getting there, so let me cut out and I'll cut back in. Alright everyone, I got them on here. I got all 4 bolts connected to the base, the stand to the base. This one I only have 2, but let's see if I can lift it. We'll see what happens. After that, I think it's just a matter of just fine-tuning this thing and turning it on. Alright, let me get back to you. Alright, mission accomplished. Once you get all the bolts and nuts screwed together, either a lock nut or a washer, just tip it right on over. You probably want to start on the heavy side, pick it up from there. That's where all the weight is in that motor here. Pick it up from that side. It should just tilt right on over. A little effort. It's better than lifting the thing and then trying to put it on a stand. So I got it up. Okay, let's go for the other directions and see what's going on. Alright, so next step is basically you take this and you're supposed to put it somewhere. I got to figure out where to go, and then fasten it on. So let's see what this is first. It's always oily, and it comes with a spring. Let me try to show you the spring here. I don't want to lose it. There it is. So it comes with a spring, okay, and another bolt in the bag. This is a flathead bolt. Looks like you could thumb tie it, thumb screw it, but anyways, from the direction, looks like it goes in like this. The spring goes in here. Spring goes in here, and then this goes right through it, and then it's supposed to connect. I don't know if you can see that. It's supposed to connect to something. So let me figure out what that is. But it goes onto the machine, that's for sure. Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and found out where it goes. See right there? This piece right here, that's where it goes. It goes to, you could just hand tie it for the most part. But what this does is it tightens this down. And of course, if you really look at this, there's no way this machine's going to work the way it is, because this has to be turned that way, and the motor's in the wrong place, obviously. So here you just simply loosen this. That's all this is really for, to keep this in place, to loosen it. You saw it move a little, and then let me just move you around here real quick. And there's a little latch right there. And if you just go ahead and just pop that out, you're able to turn this thing to the side it needs to be on. Oop. Looks like it goes in degrees. You see that turn? Alright. And then I'm going to take you over here on this side here. And then here you lock it again. Simply just tighten it. And it comes back down. So, that was interesting. Alright, let me cut out and find something else interesting, alright? Alright, welcome back here. And this part here is from what I read from the manual, just more or less showing how to use this thing here. This thing just goes on for the most part. I'm going to have to pick that up. Am I turning it the wrong way? There it is. The thing just turns right on, and that's why you got the wrenches here for. So when you get to the end, you can tighten it. Doesn't matter, they both seem to be the same size, and tighten it. And also go ahead and get it loose as well. So once you get that going, it comes off. So I think this is something you would use for a bowl, to make a wooden bowl or something, or whatever you want. And there's that. And then there's these other pieces here. That you just simply stick in right here. Not sure what this does. I guess I'll figure it out. Just spins. But let me see here. Where did it go? Oh. And you get this long metal piece right here. If you're wondering what this was, basically this goes at the end right here. Pan over a little. Maybe you can't see it, but there it is. There's a little hole in the back here. There's a orange plastic with a slit. It's really a hole. And this one, the thing about this one is if you push it all the way, it goes right through the middle. So you got to push it up, angle it to the side a little bit to hit the sides of this to knock it out like that. You see what I'm saying? This is a empty. This is a hollow. So when you push it in, and it's supposed to push it out, if you push it in the middle, it's going to fall right through there. That's why you got to push this rod up so you could hit here, and then push it out. So, or you can get it out. You just tap it a little bit. But this one's a little different. This one's blocked. So you shove this in. Hard to get out a little bit because it's tapered. You take this rod, stick it in the hole. There you go. So that's what this rod is here for. I'll try to show you where it goes. So that's what this does. Your wrench. Alright, we're almost there. I mean, that's kind of easy to figure out. Let me show you where the hole was. There it is. Right here. See that? So it just goes right through. So anyways, that's we're getting there. We're almost there. Ooh, I'm getting a little tired, but I'll keep going until it's done. Or I'm going to cut out here. Hi, welcome back, and just want to show you one thing. You can also use this on the other side here because it goes in the back here, and pops out anything on this side. So if you put one of these here, it pops out, or one of these, it would also pop out. So I just want to share that with you. And then got everything else kinda done, I guess. I don't know how to say it. Man, mosquitoes are eating me alive today. But I put this piece on. This piece was back over there on that box, and I used the last two bolts, and the lock washers are the larger hex bolts, and they more or less go in through the bottom right here. There they are. And this part right here is where the hole is already threaded on the other side. So the hole is threaded, you don't need any nuts. Just go ahead and put those on. And I'm not sure what exactly it's used for. Seems to me like this, you can take this articulating arm. Another thing is, this came also in the package, that little handle. And it's just for this right here. Everything else has their tightening things, I don't know what you call them. But this little articulating piece looks like you can take this off and put it on right here. So you see how that looks like for this piece? It's just a little art. I guess you unscrew it. I'm not sure how it's put together. It's a bolt. You could probably use the wrenches. I'm curious to see if I can use a wrench to actually it's bigger than the wrench. So I guess you can use something to where is it? Right there. To unbolt that, and then you can bolt it here. And apparently what you can do is you can have this thing turn around completely, where you can just have the spindle here spinning, and then you can use the articulating arm over there for here, just to do whatever you need to do. Small little bowls, pieces, stuff like that, I guess. Otherwise you would use this whole long piece. So yeah, man, got me a wood lathe. A nice one too, big one. So I'm going to be doing a lot of things with it. I'm just going to put together, and there's some fine tuning, so hold on. There's more to do. Alright, I'll tune back in. Alright everyone, it's pretty much all put together. It's way easier than the bandsaw, but just as heavy as the bandsaw. So far I haven't done anything yet. I'm not going to do anything with it quite yet. I did want to set it up. Of course, you know, I'm always going to do some updates and field tests and everything, but I will turn it on for you. Here we go. So that's the slowest, and if I turn this, so that's kind of what it is right here. It works. Let's see what some of the settings would be here. So 1 would be 600 revolutions per minute, and then 10 would be 2400. So those are the specs on that. Anyways, not too bad. It works. Plugged it in. Setup was not that difficult. I guess I just got to turn some wood and try it out for myself now. Of course, that's going to be another episode. So this concludes this one. Feel free to comment, like, dislike, even leave a video response. Please subscribe, that way you get all the updates on this. Also get all the feeds for any deals, and the link to the coupons to my Google Drive. It's under descriptions. If you just go to show more, a link should show up to again my Google Drive, and you may get this coupon from there. I guess I'll put it up on there since I'm doing this episode, so anybody else that's interested, they can use this coupon and get a good wood turning lathe here. So of course I still gotta do a lot of things with it, but I'll be letting you all in on it, on the updates. So, and feel free to visit the channel as well, and all of my other playlists. I'm sure there's something else for you to watch. So thanks a lot, and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye now.